Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Docklands Stadium. You join us for this Big Bash match between the Sydney Sixers and the Perth Scorchers. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Stark has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be four. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. Doesn't beat the infield. Over, the Scorchers are 3 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Lockett end. Misses everything. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Scorchers, 14 for none. Stark from the southern end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 3 added in that over. The Scorchers, 17 for none. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That is quite extraordinary. Alan, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Straight to the fielder. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
That was a good over to boost the run rate a bit before the end of the power play.
Dorcius into the attack now from the southern end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Conley waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Eight runs added in that over. The Scorchers are 40 for none.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Bird from the Lockett end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That is quite extraordinary. Alan, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 9 runs added there. The Scorchers are 49 for none. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Smacks that away through the gap. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 3 off it. The Scorchers are 52 for 1. Hussain, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Lockett end. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Well played, could be a quick single. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Cautious from the southern end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Nicked it. Doesn't beat the infield. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Allen, classy square drive.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes over the top with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Scorchers are 71 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the southern end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Great catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. Three added in that over. The Scorchers are 74 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Enriquez, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the locket end. This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Too wide. It's there to be hit. Was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nearly gets the edge. Enriquez with a great delivery there. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That really is a fantastic straight drive. Nothing the bowler could do to stop it. It just flew straight to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Abbott from the southern end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Off the middle of the bat.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Abbott shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. The Scorchers are 102 for 3.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge. 6 runs out of there. The Scorchers, 108 for 3. over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the field with a great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edged it. 9 runs added there. The Scorchers are 117 for 4. Enriquez from the Lockett end. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Marsh waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. $14 runs added there. The Scorchers are 144 for 4. Stark back on now.
The attack for the Sydney Sixers.
Massive outside edge. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Drilled that one away.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. 9 runs added there. The Scorchers are 153 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Bird coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's gone all the way and over for 6. Marsh, classy square drive.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Scorchers are 164 for 4. Final over in this innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a boundary save for sure. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Massive outside edge. Oh, fantastic catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Player departing the field. Forward out. The 71. Perth Scorchers are now on 160.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Couldn't get it through the field. And that's the end of the innings. The Scorchers have set a target of This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Berendorf coming in.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Got that away nicely. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Smith has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 7 off it. The Sixers are 7 for none. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Lockett end. Edged. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
The bowler looks really confident. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Over. The Sixers, 13 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the southern end.
That is a difficult shot to play. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Goes over the top with that shot.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for 4. What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. No. Terrible shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Lockett end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, that's just outrageous. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. The Sixers, 29 for 1. Tie from the southern end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Smith waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Ty has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. End of the over. The sixes are 45 for 1. Agar, the left armour, is the new bowler from the southern end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Off the middle of the bat. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Agar ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Going with pace now.
Perth Scorchers.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. Couldn't get it through the field. Hardy has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Hardy from the Lockett end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Square cut, finds point, no run. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Great catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. Thick edge. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Enriquez ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge edge. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate. Enriquez waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Goes over the top with that shot. Straight to the fielder. No. Terrible shot. Hardy has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Morris coming back into the attack. Power and precision in that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Big edge. Perfectly timed.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Berendorf, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Lockett end. Beats the field with a great shot. There's a chance if it hits.
The batter brings up his half.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. End of the over. 6 off it. The Sixers are 98 for 2. Morris from the southern end. Finds the edge.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. Morris with a huge appeal. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Smith at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. 9 runs added in that over. The Sixers are 107 for 3.
How will the bowler respond?
Drilled that one away. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. Six runs added there. The Sixers, 113 for 4. Great shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. That's a great shot. Pierce the gap between point and cover point. It's a fast outfield, so that'll be 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Marsh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Berendorf from the Lockett end. Hussain taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Beats the field with a great shot. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Cuts that off well in the infield. 5 runs added in the over. The Sixers are 129 for 5. The right armour is coming into the attack from the southern end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Sixers are 134 for 5. One over left in the innings. Tie to bowl it.
Have to go for it now.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
high over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Everyone's gone up. Goes over the top with that shot. Good fielding out in the boundary.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.